What is going on, everybody? Thammagotcha here. Welcome into another video. I hit expert in the fantasy cup, so let's check out these battles here. You know the team, it was posted before, very late on my channel earlier, so let's check out these battles. And here we go. It's Escavalier, Azumarill, and Turtonator. Turtonator is the OG boss of this cup, hands down. It is the MVP. Gotta love Turtonator. Its design is pretty cool, from the Alola region. Gonna no shield the breaking swipe, and that is absolutely massive. Gonna go for the acid spray here. Acid spray is gonna be lowering their defenses by 2, and we get a shield. You'll love to see it. They are gonna get the full farm down, but it's okay. We have the Azumarill to come in. We can take a breaking swipe, oh no problem, and we should just be able to farm all the way down to get some energy for whatever wants to come in. We do get the attack fall, which is quite unfortunate, and they come in with their own Azumarill, and it makes this matchup so much worse here. So unfortunate, but we can get to a couple play roughs here, kind of offsetting the energy advantage that I had, but it is okay here. We're going to be able to get to multiple play roughs. This matchup is actually going to be taking so much longer than it should, but it is what it is. We have a Turtonator back, and we do not want that Turtonator on the Azumarill, so we're going to get this thing as low as we can, and hopefully with a shield advantage, Turtonator can clutch out the win, unless it's going to be like a Flygon in the back, which Turtonator really struggles with because the pacing of Dragon Claws compared to Incinerate and Dragon Pulse is just, it's so insanely unfair. But they have a Skarmory in the back. Let's go. Turtonator over here absolutely feasting on this steel flying type Pokemon here. Gonna be able to farm up to 100 energy, go for this Dragon Pulse here. This should just about knock out the Skarmory, and they gets the shield. You'll love to see it. And from here we should just be able to farm all the way down, shield up this move, and then go for the overheat, and Azumarill should be able to clutch out the last of the battles here. So overheat gonna be coming in. I think this Azumarill is kind of low enough where an overheat should just be able to knock out. Yes, it does. Left, right, good night, bunny. And that's gonna be a good game. Well played to my opponent there. So hopping into the next matchup here, we have Skarmory versus Escavalier. Pretty decent matchup for the Escavalier, as long as you have shields. Drillins are gonna be doing resisted damage, but they do add up since Escavalier is totally attack weighted. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it's single neutral due to that steel typing. Gonna shield up this move here, and from here we should just be able to farm all the way down. But I do want to try and get a shield back, so I throw my drill run. I'm gonna have to double shield, but we're gonna come out of here with some energy, and we have a shield disadvantage, but we're gonna keep alignment, which kind of works for this team. You really want alignment for this team in case there's a Azumarill back there and you don't want the Azumarill on the Turtonator, because overheat is resisted, but it does do damage. So drill run gonna be coming in. We can get multiple drill runs off here, and even though they have a shield advantage, this health advantage that we have for the Azumarill is going to offset the shield advantage that we have on our own Azumarill. So as long as they have a steel type in the back, we should be big chilling here. So gonna no shield this. Obviously we'll have a shield. Play rough gonna be coming in, and we're just gonna farm up some energy. Make sure they don't catch our play rough on a steel type, because that would be double resisted, and we don't want that. So play rough gonna be coming in, gets us into the yellow, and there's the not attempt to catch. So I farm up to almost 100 energy, and we're gonna be throwing the play rough here, which kind of makes me think that there might be a Flygon back there, but it's not. It's an Escavalier, and Turtonator is gonna feast, and my opponent top lefts, and that's gonna be a good game. Well played to my opponent there. 3 incinerates would have made quick work of that Escavalier. So hopping into the next matchup here, gonna have Slurpuff into Escavalier. Gonna farm up some energy here, go for the drill run. And they have flamethrower, so I really have to watch out. Flamethrower gonna be doing double super effective damage. Gonna no shield gonna shield up the move here, because that would definitely knock us out into oblivion. Gonna farm up some energy just before I reach my next drill run. Hop into the Azumarill, and we're gonna catch the next flamethrower. You'll love to see it. That is absolutely amazing. And from here we can just farm all the way down. We may have to take an energy ball, but that is quite fine by me. but they decided to hop into a Registeel. Honestly, they should have hopped in there sooner, but they did farm up some more energy, so I do have to be cognizant of that. I don't know how much energy they farmed up. They might have had another flamethrower, excuse me, or even an energy ball, but we'll see what happens. Gonna shield up the Zap Cannon here. Zap Cannon is gonna get the attack draw. Honestly, I don't think I remember if I wanted to shield that or not. Really doesn't matter. Gonna be able to get to this Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump is gonna put it into a range where I can farm all the way down, but they decide to shield that up. We combo wombo play with the draw run, getting all shields down here. They're probably gonna be hopping into their Slurpuff to get their move off, which is quite fine by me. Zap Cannon now, oh my, Zap Cannon is enough to knock us out. Never mind, left right, good night. And it's an Escavalier in the back, and they decide to swap it in. They're not gonna get to a move. They quit the match, and that's gonna be a good game. Well played to my opponent there. Triple Steel type with a double Steel type with a Fairy on the lead, and Turtonator was just a feasting. So a little bit of a difficult matchup, and if y'all know, there's probably going to be a grass type back there, which there is, because Zerfelrose, shout out to Zerfelrose, who has the Turtonator with the Ferrothorn and the Flygon in the back. Honestly, a great team. Go check out his channel. He's a great content creator. Amazing. But instead of Ferrothorn, they have a Whimsicott. Now, Whimsicott has that fairy subtyping with the grass typing, so it's going to almost do the same, except maybe do a little bit better against the dragon types. But either way, we're gonna get the full farm down here with the Turtonator. Gonna no shield the Moonblast, not enough to knock us out, but we do live quite healthily, and it's an Azumarill back there, so I decided to hard swap into my Escavalier, and I don't think we're gonna be winning this matchup. We're gonna get the shield back here, but there's not really much I can do. Turtonator versus Azumarill, and it's going to be a good game. Well played from there. My Turtonator is very low health. Azumarill would just would knock us out, even with 2 shields. There was just nothing we could have done there. Amazing lead here. Registeel into Escavalier. Let's see what they want to do. They hop into a Flygon, and I'm not going to fall for the trap to bring in my Azumarill here, because I know without Ice Beam that Azumarill is going to be having a rough time. I have Hydro Pump. Sorry for the Ice Beam on there. I have Hydro Pump. I'm not running Ice Beam. Maybe I should be running Ice Beam, because I do struggle quite a bit against Flygons with this team. Just a heads up, everybody, I do struggle with the Flygons, especially if they are in the back. And shield up the move there. Dragon Claw, not going to be doing a whole lot of damage because it's shielded. Back in comes the Registeel. We're going to make it to the back-to-back drill runs here. Drill run is going to be doing massive damage onto my opponent, and hopefully we can get to another one before they even reach another move, which we do. You love to see it. And if they no shield this, we're taking out the Registeel. It's a Whimsicott back there, and my Turtonator was just going to have a boatload of fun when they decided to hop out of that matchup. That's going to be a good game. Well played to my opponent, and that 5-0 or 4-1 is going to be taking me all the way to expert here. As I click the rewards, there it is, 2766. You'll love to see it. I'm currently making my legend run around the 2800s. I was very close, actually. I just had a losing set, but very close. I was at 2946, and now I'm at 2898 for starting today. So all right, again, thank you all so very much for watching. If you guys are liking the content, please hit that like button, comment if you want to see anything in the future. And like always, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do, because it really helps the channel. And we will see everybody in the next video. Bye-bye.